The last few weeks of Hogwarts Legacy news have been absolutely crazy, with information dropping nearly every day, from the official release date to small confirmations of what will be in each edition of the game. The news has been overwhelming. While we have all been dying to get our little hands on this magical adventure, not everyone has the time to constantly refresh their Twitter feed. Lucky for you, I do. In this video, I'll go through 10 details that you may have missed in the last few weeks about the upcoming Wizarding RPG. As we go through the information, drop your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe if you're new for all things Hogwarts Legacy. Let's get right into it and talk nerdy. Now, none of these things are in any sort of order, but I will try to lump them together in terms of category so it makes sense. Make sure you stick around until the end of this video for all the information, but if you didn't miss the information I'm talking about, feel free to skip around using the timestamps in the description below. Number 1. Exclusive content. While the start of the pre-order window was a disaster, even to the point that they needed an 8-tweet thread to clear up some confusion, there is some content that is exclusive to certain editions. All of the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 versions of the game come with a Felix Felicis recipe as a pre-order bonus. We have no clarification on when we will get to use this in-game, but we do know that we can use Liquid Luck at some point. Additionally, all PlayStation editions come with an exclusive quest, which was found to be called a Haunted Shop in Hogsmeade, based on a rough German translation from a German Amazon listing. For those of you purchasing the game on Amazon, you will get an exclusive Astronomer's Hat, which is another rough translation from the French Amazon store listing. Number 2. Pre-order bonuses. Anyone looking to pre-order the game, and not just PlayStation players or anyone looking to get exclusive store bonuses, will get the exclusive Onyx Hippogriff mount that is only accessible through a pre-order. Once the game is released, there is no way, as of now, to obtain this item. If it interests you, I would recommend pre-ordering the game. Even if it's just the day before release, get that exclusive mount. Number 3. Microtransactions. We have all been told that there's no microtransactions in Hogwarts Legacy, but recently, there has been some confusion after the online stores claimed in-game purchases. As part of the long clarification tweet from Hogwarts Legacy, they cleared the air and assured us that the only additional purchase, as of now, will be the Dark Arts Pack. This item will be available for purchase after the launch of the game for those that purchase the standard edition of the game and change their minds on wanting the items. Other than that, there will be no microtransactions in Hogwarts Legacy. Number 4. Kelpie Robe, Dark Arts Hat, and the Battle Arena. During the unboxing of the Hogwarts Legacy Collector's Edition, Community Manager Chandler Wood briefly showed the Kelpie Robe, Dark Arts Hat, Dark Art Battle Arena, and the highly sought-after Thestral mount. Even though it was a quick glimpse into the future of Hogwarts Legacy content, they all look beautiful. As a quick reminder, the only way to get the Kelpie Robe is with a purchase of a Collector's Edition, and the only way to ride Thestrals in Hogwarts Legacy is to get either of the Deluxe Editions or the Collector's Edition. For more information on which edition you should buy, check out my video breaking down each edition. I'll link that video in the description below. Number 5. Morality System. I made a recent video on this that you should also check out, but a brief recap, the Hogwarts Legacy website updated their frequently asked questions page with a new question: does Hogwarts Legacy have a morality system? They answered, Hogwarts Legacy does not have a morality system, but players will encounter various quests and storylines that will influence the witch or wizard they choose to become. This came as a bit of a shock to many of us, as we expected there to be a fully fleshed out morality system. I'm excited to see how they will implement the dark and light path after learning that there's no official morality system. Number 6. Back to Hogwarts Day. It has been officially announced that Hogwarts Legacy will be part of the September 1st Back to Hogwarts Day celebration. On the Wizarding World website, under the section talking about what's happening for Back to Hogwarts Day, there's a small blurb about Hogwarts Legacy stating, expect news for the upcoming RPG console game Hogwarts Legacy, a first look at a particularly magical product and spellbinding live experiences which fans will not want to miss. This should be live on the Wizarding World YouTube page at 6:20 p.m. BST or 1:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on September 1st. Number 7. PC system requirements. Within the information that was released, we got the system requirements to run the game on PC. When looking at the list of minimum requirements, they aren't as intense as I thought they would be with an i5 8400, 8GB of RAM, and a GTX 1070 as your main specs. The one thing to note though is the size of the game. You need a whopping 85GB minimum of free space. That's a crazy amount of space that you need free when other huge games like Elden Ring and Skyrim are between 50 and 60GB. This brings up the question, how big is Hogwarts Legacy? Number 8. Sebastian Sallow's Dark Legacy. While many of you already saw the Dark Hogwarts Legacy clip that was revealed at Gamescom opening night live, there are two very interesting details that I'll split up between number 8 and number 9. First, right at the beginning of the trailer, we see a third student with you and Sebastian walking into the cave. It almost looks like the student is holding you at one point, but after further investigation, I think you and Sebastian brought the student there to use Crucio on him. Dark, I know. It appears that you need to use Crucio to open the door, and you are given a choice to have it done on you or to use it on someone else. Who else better to use it on than this guy right here? Number 9. Victor Rookwood. Later on in the Sebastian Sallow Dark Legacy trailer, we see what looks like a boss fight between you and Victor Rookwood. This man right here may be Rookwood based on a few similarities. Similar hat, build, and clothing. This could indicate that there will be actual boss battles in the game. Number 10. A Hot Summer Day ASMR. Much like the spring ASMR, Hogwarts Legacy released a new 20-minute video showing new scenes of the castle and surrounding grounds. We saw giant pumpkins, funny robe physics, and water. Lots of water. This has led many to believe that there will be swimming in the final version of the game, even if it's just surface level and no deep diving. I made a whole video breaking down this steamy ASMR that you can watch in the card in the top right corner. I want to hear from you. What are you most excited to see this Thursday, September 1st for Back to Hogwarts Day? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy my content, please like the video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to help me reach my next goal of 1,000 subscribers. Stay connected with me outside of YouTube and follow me on Twitter @nightly_nerd. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.